Good morning, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to get the C10 pulled up the hill, and I'm going to actually go over the truck and look up under it and just pretty much do a comprehensive overview of the truck, because I haven't looked at it since I had it, and I know it's a little too late to probably look at it, but I did do a quick scan just to see. But I want to do an in-depth look at how many bad areas there may be, and just a general overview of the type of work that I'm about to get into. So we're going to pull it up the hill and I'll go through everything and get started on that. So I'll pick back up with this video once we get the truck pulled up the hill. I'm not going to put it in the shop. I'm going to put it outside of the shop because, just like I said, I got a lot of cleaning off to do. I got to clean the bed off. Also want to make sure there's not a lot of dirt and rust. And if it is, I want to knock that stuff off outside of the shop. So it's going to be right in front of the shop, probably for a couple of days before I actually push it inside the shop. So I'll start back recording once I get up to the shop. All right, so I got a chance to start cleaning off the bed of this truck, and the floor is gonna have to be replaced. A lot of rust holes in different spots, so I haven't seen a whole floor yet for the short bed. I've seen one for the long bed. Well, I seen the whole floor for the short bed, but it was like $1,000, and I saw on Marketplace they had a long bed one that was kind of used, but it was in good shape, that was reasonable. So I'm gonna continue to look for a floor, but let's just look at the shape of the truck, or the condition of the truck. Like I said before, everything in here is here. I'm gonna have to do a lot of replacing, of course, but we got a seat here, and I'm gonna try to reuse the seat. That's my goal. And what I'm doing now is just trying to clean out as much as I can before we start taking this stuff apart. Look at all the beads on the dash. So, and then this is the original sticker for it. So what I'm gonna do in this video is just go through and spray down the bolts and stuff, so that when I do start disassembling this thing, everything comes apart as easily as possible. So see, I got the tailgate down. That surprisingly still works. This rally bar is probably gonna be one of the first things I'm gonna take off. I do not like that. So this truck looked like it was originally light green. So usually you see, or the truck that I was looking at before I bought this one, the one I really wanted, was that color green, and it was a 69. So, but everything's here. Looked like the truck originally had 19,000 miles on it, unless it rolled over a couple of times, which I'm pretty sure it probably rolled over at least once. I'm gonna have to rip some of this stuff up off the floor. The condition of the floor seems like it's solid. It just got this hard coating on it like this for some reason, and that probably helped protect the floor, to be honest. So I got to get all this stuff taken care of, just get it out. My goal is to get it out. I do have some rust spots in it, like rust holes right here, but it's just that hole. So this may be something that I can patch up real good and sand down instead of replacing this whole rocker, because the whole rocker seemed to be in really good condition. And there's another vehicle data plate. So yeah, a lot of this stuff seems to be in good condition, even though it has some surface rust or some minor holes. So with the minor holes, I may be able to patch it up and, just like I said, grind it down real good and blend it in and make it smooth. So, but that's all on this video. That's what I'm going to do, is just go in and spray some rust ease on all the bolts and get the bumpers off, front bumper, the rear bumper, spray all the fender bolts and stuff down, because I'm got to separate the the bed off of it first. I'm gonna spray the bed bolts down, which that was one of the reasons why I decided to clean the bed off. So you got one bolt right there, should have another one right up under there, that back there, and right there. So it should be 4 bolts. And a common problem or common issue with these bolts is when you take them from the bottom, they start to spin. So most people usually have to cut this in order to get it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down real good just to make sure, or try to prevent it from spinning, and then I can get them off from the bottom. So let me go ahead and get my rust ease out, and I'm gonna go ahead and start spraying away. Okay, so everything is sprayed down, PB Blaster, and I'm gonna let this set for a couple of days. And lucky for you guys, this will be the same video. I'm the one that have to wait. So I got everything sprayed down, all the bolts, the bumpers and everything, and hopefully after a couple of days it'll be good enough for me to start taking the bolts and stuff loose. I think I'm gonna start off with the bumpers, cut the exhaust off, take the tow hitch off, and of course the rally bar got to go. And the doors are already opening a lot better because I sprayed them down also. And this was the door that was sticking, so that door is opening right up good. So all right, so come back to the video when I can have something more to do. All right, getting ready to try to take this rally bar off, and I sprayed the bolts down, but they're just not moving. The whole bolt is turning inside of the bar, so you can't get to it because it's on the inside of there. And of course the bolts are rusted. But so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can cut the bolts off. That's my only choice. And I think the same thing is probably gonna happen to the bed bolts. I think they're gonna be rusted to the point to where I'm not gonna be able to get them out either. So, all right, let me get to cutting. All right, so the rally bar is gone, and already it looks like a big difference. The truck sits kind of low. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I noticed it. And I'm gonna climb up under it and take a look. So I don't know if the spring's been cut or anything like that, but it sits kind of low, and I was a little concerned with that when ordering my drop kit for it. So all right, let's go ahead and start taking off more stuff and get up under and take a look at it. Okay, got the truck jacked up. I'm up under it, looking at the condition. There's some rust, but it doesn't appear to be a lot of major rust. Look like it's just surface rust. And I also found out why the truck sits funny. If you look at that spring, it's collapsed right there in the middle, and the other one is the same way. And basically what happened is someone heated the springs as a lowering technique, and that's what happens when you heat the springs instead of cut coils. So all right, so let me go ahead and see if I can get to these bed bolts and go ahead and try to get this thing taken off. Actually, I'm probably gonna go ahead and take this hitch off first. So the hitch is in really good condition. This looks like it wasn't on there very long, so maybe I can try to sell this. Alright, so after crawling up under here again, I think I'm going to spray these bolts down again because they are not looking like they got anything on them. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and spray these bed bolts down again. I think that's the best choice. My hitch is in really good condition. It's a hidden hitch. All the hardware with it. So I'm gonna actually try to sell this. I don't need it where I'm going, so I'll try to sell it, get some money back. All right, so I cut the exhaust pipes off. Got them over there laying on the ground. I'll show them to you a little bit later. Actually, you can see them over there. And the tips are over there also. But I discovered something kind of interesting. And I'm not sure yet, but either this truck has a positive rear end or someone's welded the spider gears, but I won't know until I take off the cover. But as it looks like somebody's been in this cover before, so it even looks like there was an aftermarket cover put on it. See the little design in it. But when I turn these wheels backwards, these are also moving backwards. And on a limited system or a live axle, one wheel doesn't turn, or it either turns the opposite direction. So it would be nice if this thing already had some 373s in it with a positive rear end. Only thing I would need to do is convert it to disc brakes. So, but yeah, that's another interesting thing I just found out. And now I'm gonna go ahead and work on trying to get these bumpers out. I took the exhaust off because it gave me more room to work on the bumper bolts, which I think the bumper bolts are gonna be a little bit stubborn. So I need all the help I can get. So, all right, let me get back to it. All right, so I got the truck down off the jack stands now. I got everything up under the bottom loose to be able to take the bed off. I can't take the bed off because the bolts are spinning like I kind of expected. So everything I need to be done, everything that needs to be done now is going to be done from the bed. I'm just going to cut the bolts down, grind them down, and knock them through. So I don't need to go back up under it in order to take the bed off. So not sure. I think this video is getting pretty long, so I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap this up. The videos in this series is they're gonna be a little bit longer, but I'm still gonna try not to make them too long. So, but they are gonna be a little bit longer because I don't want a ton of videos. I want videos of getting a lot of stuff done. So, all right, well, if I decide to do more, I'll come back to it. If not, then I guess you'll see me wrapping this thing up. So. Starting that in the next video. Again, the bed is off. The way we took it off was we just lifted it off, put it on some tires, and pretty much that's it. All right, so I'm back at the house now. I officially started the C10 project. You saw, I actually stayed up there a little bit late to get the bed completely taken off. Towards the end of the video, you probably heard a car running in the background. Working on a couple of different videos right now. I have a CTSV video coming soon, and that's what was running in the background. But getting back to the C10, it was kind of dark. In the next video, I'm going to start off looking at the frame, examining the frame and everything, and start taking the stuff out of the cab so I can get the cab off. And then actually I might take the front fender and front stuff off first. And so that's what we should be doing. I think I'm gonna get the bed moved out of the way, get all the stuff moved out of the way so I can get to the naked frame, get that cleaned up, get it painted, and then we can go along with the plans that I stated in the new project video. Thanks for watching. Click on that subscribe button if you haven't. Click that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.